Screwllum just confirmed that Lygus is as strong as the Herta and he might be even stronger than her. So we are going to talk about it, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So if you finish the 3.3 story, you are going to see a scene where the Herta enters Amphoreus, and she enters it with Screwllum, and they talk in a way that seems like Herta actually killed Lygus and entered Amphoreus regardless of his warnings. Now after the story, they actually show a discussion between Sunday, Welt, Screwllum and the Herta. And in that discussion, there is a very important fact that Screwllum comes up with. And that is the fact that the Herta didn't enter Amphoreus. What she entered instead was a cognitive barrier. Now, Sunday basically elaborates and says that maybe the Amphoreus that the Herta entered was actually a cognitive barrier constructed by Lygus, similar to the power of harmony. Screwllum agrees on that description. Then the Herta says, manipulating my cognition without my awareness, that might be beyond even an emanator of harmony. So you can see that it's pretty much established now that Lygus is indeed an emanator. Now we don't know what type of emanator he is, but he is indeed an emanator, and he was strong enough to manipulate the Herta's cognition, not any certain character in the game, the Herta herself, without her awareness. She wasn't even aware of him basically manipulating her cognition, which is just insane. What she continue with is asking Screwllum, are you saying that he basically made me go into a firewall? And he says yes, but it wasn't just a firewall, it was actually a completely different type of firewall. He says that Amphoreus uses space as its first barrier. For Madame Herta, crossing this barrier is child's play. However, the second barrier, which is the firewall that Lygus made basically the Herta enters, is time itself. And according to Welt, that means that at various moments the MC and Dan Hong's path have overlapped with Madame Herta's, and that pretty much confirms that they were actually there at some point in time, but the Herta couldn't reach where they are right now. So she didn't enter the basically Amphoreus itself, but instead she entered the second barrier, which is the time itself. So you can see that it's pretty much confirmed that the Herta wasn't able to actually enter Amphoreus itself, but instead what she entered was a firewall created by Lygus to make her, or to give her basically the illusion of entering Amphoreus, while she in reality didn't enter there. And she also talks about killing him, and she then said that he is not actually killed. He is not dead, he is still alive, and apparently that was yet another illusion that he created for her. So you can see that he did actually manipulate her cognition without her awareness. She wasn't aware of that at all, and that pretty much confirms that Lygus is either as strong as the Herta to be able to basically completely give her an illusion like that, or he is even stronger than her. She also talks about the fact that there are actually 3 different emanators right now on Amphoreus, and the clash between them is going to destroy Amphoreus, and it's going to destroy pretty much every single world that is close to them. And that pretty much confirms that yes, she indeed confirms that basically Lygus, who is one of the characters that she know about, is indeed on Amphoreus and is indeed an emanator. So this is my opinion about it. I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share to support the channel. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video.